Khan, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to the Most High Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. And I want to, pretty much give brothers, and sisters the courage and the more and more faith, right? That they need in these last days, right? The chip just got passed, right? It's been here, it's been in Switzerland, but we can't have a weak mind in these times, now that we in the fourth quarter, right? It's not even the 2-minute mark, but we got to keep our faith in the Most High despite what happens, right? Like, such as myself, though, I'm going through a little mishap with my brethren, I gotta stay in the spirit, as the Galatians 5 goes into, right? Because it's not always about the only knowing precepts and things of that nature, right? When you keep the commandments, it's also the spirit of the Lord too that you wanna keep, right? But this lesson I want to go into just having an expected end, right? As Jeremiah the 29th chapter goes into. But let me start with John 14:1. It reads, "Let not your heart be troubled," right? "Ye believe in God, believe also in me." So let not your heart be troubled. Don't have counsel in your own mind, as every time you make a mistake in His truth, that, oh, is the Lord not dealing with me anymore? Is He going to cast me away? Am I going to make it? Right? Because when you have these counsels in your own mind, the demons that's messing with you, the Lord may give you over to them, right? As much faith as you're putting into those demons or whatnot, right? So you wanna not trouble yourself with these quarrels in your mind, right? And Matthew goes into that as well. Let me see, Matthew, where it says, "Worry not for tomorrow," right? Precept escape me right now. Worry not. Matthew 6, there we go. I'm thinking 16. Matthew 6:34. "Take therefore no thought for tomorrow." So that's going into John 14. "Let not your mind be troubled," right? You want to stay in the present, because the presence is a present, right? Have presence in your spirit. Don't let your mind wander into, oh, will I be chosen? Am I gonna be in the kingdom? You don't want to have that worry mindset, right? You want to do the best that you can every second, right? Stay in the spirit, right? And it reads, "For tomorrow shall take thought for the things of itself." So the Most High already has the plans for tomorrow. So you worrying about it, you making yourself as if you're the Most High, right? So to not worry, it takes a certain level of humility, right? "Sufficient unto the day is the evil thereof," it reads. So there's enough to worry about then. So just focus on what you have right now, right? Be content, right? As long as you're striving for righteousness, as Sirach 4:28 says, you're gonna be blessed, and you'll get more blessings as the Lord sees that you're a faithful servant, right? Let me get the Jeremiah precept now. Jeremiah 29 and 11. It reads, "For I know the thoughts that I think toward you, saith the Lord, thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you an expected end." Right? So this is the Most High giving you comfort, right? He wants you to know that he's not tricking you or making you believe you're in the truth, or giving you this false sense of faith, right? You got woken up for a reason. You understand? Like, everybody doesn't get woken up. Some people are blind. It's just not for them. So for the ones who are woken up and they're doing their best, they want to be a person after the Most High's heart. You shouldn't have these thoughts of evil against the Lord, that he's gonna do something to you, right? Because even when he chastises you, it's for your betterment, right? It's not like you don't get better either way, whether he gives you the blessings or he whoops your ass a little bit. It's still making you better. So in a way, it's both good, right? But that's the balance, right? It has to be a balance so that you can become your best self, right? Purging out the wickedness, as Second Esdras goes into. Without these evil days coming to pass, the good cannot come, right? But as for you, what the Lord puts you through, it ain't that bad, right? You might be without a job, you might be without a mate, but the Lord, he keeps you in a state where it's gonna better yourself. Let me get Jeremiah 30 and 10. Right? Therefore fear thou not, O my servant Jacob. Right? Because we're the seed of Jacob, and we're serving the Lord, right? Through our works, through our faith. Saith the Lord, it reads, neither be dismayed. Dismayed goes into not worrying, O Israel, for lo, I will save thee from afar. Right? Showing you that it's not those Jewish people posing as us, right? As the true Israelites of the Bible. Because they're going to be saved from afar, not from in the land. And thy seed from the land of their captivity. Right? Khan. And Jacob shall return and shall be in rest and be quiet, and none shall make him afraid. Right? So
head west toward Richmond Terrace, then turn left on.
So it's no point in having this worry. It's really not, because even if your lot is to die before you know the fiery event, that's still a better way to go, right? That's still not something to be afraid about, because you're going to the spirit world. What are you complaining for, right? Why not be at peace than to keep going through the motions of the daily captivity, right? Let me get a verse 18. It reads, thus saith the Lord, behold, I will bring again the captivity of Jacob's tents, and have mercy on his dwelling places. So he will bring again, right? That means he will bring back, pretty much, right? And have mercy on his dwelling places, and the city shall be builded upon her heap, and the palace shall remain after the manner thereof, right? So after all of the prophecies come to pass, right? The integrity that we're gonna have in that day, and the righteousness, it's never gonna be taken away from us again. You understand? So you just gotta keep the faith, right? Even when that gun is to your head, right, from the oppressor, you gotta be unbothered in this walk, right? And as the days draw nigh, those in the spirit, that's becoming more so on the forefront, as the spirit of just being unbothered, because you know what's to come, right? And that's that spirit that, you know, the world hates. You're not bothered by the daily upheaval and the trends and the just the bullshit. It doesn't faze you, right? Let me get Jeremiah 31:17. And it reads, "And there is hope in thine end, saith the Lord, that thy children shall come again to their own border." Right? Not to the border of America, not to the border of Europe and India, right? Back to Israel. That's our own border, right? So these are just a few precepts to reassure you, right? Let me get Jeremiah 29. Let me read it again. It says, "For I know the thoughts that I think toward you, saith the Lord, thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you an expected end." So what you expect, right? That's what will happen, right? That's going into pretty much your thoughts create your world, which is also in Proverbs, right? Because they take everything that we our ancestors have written down, and they put their spin on it, right? Let me get that precept in Proverbs. I believe it's 4. Right, so Proverbs 4:23. "Keep thy heart with all diligence," right? "For out of it are the issues of life." So it's all ties together, right? Keep your mind with all diligence. Keep yourself from the wicked, worry, evil demons that try to mess with your mind, because that will create the world that you're living in, right? That's where they get that saying from. It's all from the Bible, right? Let me get one more precept. Ezekiel 11:16. "Therefore say, thus saith the Lord God, although I have cast them far off among the heathen," right? "And although I have scattered them among the countries, yet I will be to them as a little sanctuary in the countries where they shall come." Right? That's going into you being the temple of the Most High, right? That's so the Spirit can dwell in you. So the Lord said, "Yet I will be to them as a little sanctuary in the countries where they shall come," right? So he may have turned his back on you for a while, that doesn't mean he wasn't with you, right? That's just he knows your mind, right? So if I'm a dad and I turn my back on my kid, I know I just had a daughter. I know she's gonna start crying and all that because she wants my attention, right? But I know it's what I'm doing, right? I'm trying to purge that out of her, right? That weak nature, right? Because that's what fathers do. They raise the kids. The mom might comfort, right, and console, but the father, he consoles in his own way as well, right? By making you stronger, right? So the Most High is just raising us, right? He's just raising his kids right now. The best way, the way he knows is best, right? Because our thoughts are not his thoughts. But with that, I just want to give all praises, honor, and glory to the Most High. Call Holo Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai and say Shalom, peace and blessings.